This is something about mathematics. I think I have also talked about this in my previous videos, that mathematical reality is objective. It does not depend on the viewer. Of course, a piece of mathematics can be used in a real life situation. For example, you can choose the shoe. If you remember our previous videos, you can choose the shoe. It may fit you, it may not fit you perfectly. So that is of course something that someone can have an opinion on, whether it fits perfectly, whether there is a better pair of shoes. That is okay, but that is about application of mathematics. That is an entirely different thing. That's why I say mathematics is a subject and applied mathematics is an entirely different subject. It's a science. Okay. So, and we are not talking about, although we will come across applications at some point, and it's interesting nonetheless. It's very interesting. But first of all, we have to know about mathematics proper. So, mathematical reality is objective. It does not depend on who is viewing this reality or who has found it. Now, in trying to, so let me say something else about this application of mathematical concepts. Now, if a situation is mathematical, for example, a stone is 25 kilogram in weight. Okay, so this is a situation in real life which is reasonably objective. 25 kilogram is a well-defined measure of weight. So because it is so objective and does not depend on anyone's opinion, we can apply the laws of mathematical logic in this situation. But there are some situations where mathematical logic cannot be used. For example, this day is beautiful, or God exists, or hell exists. So these are statements that are highly non-mathematical. So if we apply mathematical logic or its laws in such statements, then we may not get anything, any conclusion. Having said that, however, there have been some attempts at applying mathematical logic in those situations also. I mean, not in studying beauty or something, but in some situations the where the objects are, or the things talked about, are not exactly mathematical. So there are some parts of logic, for example, modal logic, what the hell am I writing? Modal logic, intuitionistic logic. Intuitionistic logic, fuzzy logic. So there are some parts of logic where mathematical logic has been used to situations which are not exactly mathematical. Now these are well beyond the scope of our discussion. If the time is right, we will try to see at least what they are at some point in future. But right now, they are outside of our scope. mathematical logic or in mathematics, we are only concerned about truth or falsity. Actually, we are concerned about truth, and we are not concerned or less concerned about usefulness and efficiency. Now, I have to elaborate on this. What do I really mean by usefulness and efficiency? Usefulness, of course, is related directly to applicability of a particular mathematical concept, maybe inside of mathematics itself or outside. And efficiency is something